Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just in case you're new, my name is Natalie and this is my YouTube channel. I haven't decided what my YouTube channel's name is gonna be besides YouTube channel. So, I know that I've been gone for a few weeks. There's been a lot of life transitions. So I've needed to take the time to focus on the life transitions, and also just my mental health isn't at the best. So anyways, today we're going to make another quick little cook with me video. I'm going to be making ground beef and broccoli. This came up because I had a pound of ground beef defrosting and realized I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So this is what I'm going to do with it. I just went on Pinterest and looked up ground beef recipes, and this was one that I had all the ingredients for. I mean, almost all the ingredients for. So we're gonna make it. The first thing we have to do is set a, oh, I should probably say where this is from. This is from 5 Heart Home. I'll leave it linked down below. And it's not supposed to take very long. So it says, set a large skillet, saute pan, or Dutch oven over medium-high heat. Add the ground beef and cook until no longer pink, breaking apart and stirring as the meat cooks. I can do that. Let's do it. I should really have a tripod or something. Let's try this. Alright, Nutella. Nutella for the win. Sorry. I must say, my kitchen is not as aesthetically pleasing as most of the kitchens that you probably see on YouTube, but it'll do. So this is at medium-high heat. Remember that you don't need to add oil when you're cooking ground beef because all the oil comes out of it anyways. Tomorrow I start my new job, which is a teaching job. So I'm very excited. I'll be back in teaching. Obviously it'll be different and new because it's a completely new school, but also because of COVID. So this is my favorite spoon to cook with. It's just a little wooden spoon from a set that I bought from Amazon. I can leave that linked down below too if you're looking for a nice little set. This one's honestly my favorite one though. Like if I could buy this one individually, I totally would. Just so I could have 2 of them and not have to wash it every time. I hate washing dishes. What have you guys been up to? I am feeling very nervous about my job tomorrow, but also very excited. I'm mostly, I was gonna say I'm mostly nervous because I don't really know what shoes I'm gonna wear, but oh well. I'm just gonna wear my boots because my teacher shoes, or I guess what you would consider teacher shoes, are in Wayland at my parents' house, and we just had a crazy snowstorm. I don't really feel like driving all the way to Wayland. It's only 30 minutes away, but still. Okay, let me read the second step while that cooks for a little. So second step is, while the beef is cooking, combine the beef broth, oyster sauce, which is the only thing I don't have, soy sauce, honey, rice vinegar, garlic powder, and red pepper flakes in a bowl or large measuring cup and set aside. So let me do that real quick. Let me bring you guys back over here then. You can sit on the Folgers this time. Just kidding, you can't see anything. You can sit on the pepper. Perfect. Okay, we need 1.5 cups of low sodium beef broth. Measuring cup! I need my measuring cup! So I'm still working up the courage to film in front of my roommate. This also said it had to be low sodium. This is definitely not. So we're just not gonna add any salt to this recipe. Okay. Beef broth, oyster sauce, soy sauce. And lucky for me, I have low sodium soy sauce. And how many? 2 tablespoons. Gonna use my little piggy one. 1, 2. Let me check on my meat. 1 tablespoon of honey. We're gonna eyeball it because it's trying to open it the wrong way. Because I don't want to get honey on my little piggy thing. Alright, that seems good. A teaspoon of rice vinegar, which I have because of a different recipe, but okay, the next recipe we're gonna try to make is gnocchi, I think is what it's called. Sweet potato gnocchis, which I might have to buy new sweet potatoes for because those sweet potatoes are really old. 1 teaspoon. That's 1/4 of a teaspoon. Where's my teaspoon? Found it. It's attached to something else. Teaspoon of rice vinegar. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Garlic powder is actually right here already. 1/2 teaspoon. Let's eyeball it. That seems about right. And 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. That seems about right. Garlic butter, red pepper flakes. Okay, now I need to whisk this. And lucky for you all, I have a piggy whisk. Uh-oh. The pepper's gonna make me sneeze. Achoo! Woo! Kind of sad I don't have oyster sauce. Like, that probably added a lot of flavor to it that now I'm not gonna get to experience. All the honey is not... Oh gosh, I'm breathing in the crushed red pepper flakes. Mix, honey, mix. Uh-oh, I'm supposed to cut up some garlic. 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, that's mixed. Let's go back to our beef. On top of the Nutella. Ah! You almost fell, guys. You know, Nutella, you were doing good. Okay. There it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn my sound off. Okay, the third step is, after the beef is cooked, push it to the edges of the pan, add the garlic and ginger in the center, and stir for a minute or 2 until fragrant. Drain the grease from the pan, add the sauce and the broccoli to the pan, stir to combine, bring it to a boil, then reduce to a simmer. Well, first, I don't think it's all done turning pink, or unturning pink. Second, I'm gonna put 3 cloves of garlic because my cloves of garlic are really tiny. You're not gonna see this satisfyingly dropping in because I need to scoop it off usually. Like off of this little top part, if that makes sense. And I don't have ginger, so I forgot I was missing that too. So I just added that to the middle. Now I need to stir it all. No, I am not using fresh broccoli because sometimes it's very unpractical to keep fresh things when you're just cooking for one person. Okay, now I have to drain the oil. Alright, that's as strained as it's gonna get. Now I add the mixture thing that we made. Add the sauce. So this is the sauce we made earlier. Then it says add the broccoli. This is going to be adding a lot of water too because this is just frozen broccoli. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the recipe too much. Does that look like enough broccoli to you guys? I think so. Actually, I think it needs more. There, and I have enough in here for pasta. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. Like it says to. Let me put a lid on it. So the broccoli cooks a little bit better. Okay. Now you're back over here. On top of the pepper. And now I'm supposed to, in a small bowl, use a fork to whisk the cornstarch into the water until dissolved. So it's supposed to be 2 tablespoons of cool water and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I forgot I was supposed to serve this with rice. I need to start making my rice, guys. I'm just gonna make 2 cups of rice. Plus, Sparky likes rice too, so he can have some rice with his dinner. And there's all sorts of things you can make with leftover rice. You can make fried rice. I just dropped cornstarch all over me. Apparently I didn't close this very well. So it's 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of cool water. It's gonna have a little bit of soy sauce in here. 2 tablespoons of cool water. Mix. Okay, the broccoli is where I want it to be. So now I'm going to slowly pour this cornstarch and water mixture in here and mix it in. And now, the recipe calls for toasted sesame oil, but I only have regular sesame oil. I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit longer, watch my rice, and I'll show you guys the final product. Sparky's got his dinner. And I've got mine. Okay. Let me give you guys a quick taste test because I found a movie I really want to watch on Netflix. It's pretty good. It's definitely not as tasty as like restaurant beef and broccoli or other beef and broccoli that I've had. Maybe it's because I didn't add the ginger and the oyster sauce, but that's okay. Like, I'll eat it and I think it's good and I'll enjoy it, you know? But it's not like super tasteful. Anyways, if you guys remake it, let me know, and also let me know what else you guys make with ground beef, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!